and all they knew was violence. What grabbed me to come into this kaupapa of Te Kāhui Te Rangi was this fellow was sitting down. He said, just imagine you're sitting there with the toko. He mea huna. There's things that are hidden. Pēnei nā tō mea tō toko. Turn it up. Ki tēnei taho te kakau, this, where the handle is the thing that's hidden is we actually believe we are men. We actually, some admit to being called Kiwi blokes. Ko te mea raro iho, o te toko nā, ko tēnei nā, the one that's right on the ground, we're actually tāne, where we come from, tāne mahuta, tāne nui te rangi. Marama? So who in their right mind would put tāne on a harepaku? Just imagine if you put Allah, Muhammad, God. He got me. I want to come and have a listen to your kaupapa. So we have 4 kaupapa, 4 wānanga, in 4 months, 4 days. So the first one is tāne whakapiripiri, tāne Māori coming together. Te mea tuarua tāne te wānanga, me wānanga. As I shared yesterday with Rawiri, wānanga kia matau. Wānanga are 3 things, just like some of the whakairo, e nanga. There's spaces where you can discuss, debate, and impart knowledge. Marama? So, we wānanga. Tāne te wānanga. The next one is tāne te waiora, where we come from mainly coastal areas, close to the wai, which is our oranga, is wai. The last one is tāne nuiarangi, where it all started, the name of the tupuna whare in Otaki, Ngāti Hui. So they're just those 4. They took it to Ngāpuhi, I couldn't go. I had my own noho. So they've taken it to Ngāpuhi and Te Raroa, where they've grasped these kaupapa. It's a beautiful kaupapa. What happens on the Saturday, because we cook, on the Saturday we invite the haukainga and whoever wants to come and have a listen. We do the skits. We sing. We've had women's groups that have come and they tangi hotu, because they've never seen fellows that look like us that can do these things. Cook, sing, have a good time, put on a play for you. Me hoki wawe mai ki te whenua, tāne mai, to show what a real tāne can do. Being in touch with who we really are. So, te waharoa. We all know what a waharoa is? It's a carved gateway, ne? I'm liking it to, it's got these neon lights on going, no mai hoki mai tāne, no mai hoki mai. Come back to your knowing. Return. So you're coming out of the pole, the poli, the darkness, all those challenges that they have when they send out a challenger. We've been through those, or some of us. So we get into this, we see that waharoa, oh, I'm going to have a chat. And we see the tomokanga. But the tomokanga is the carved gateway. It's the covered gateway, where you can sit and wait to be called on. Where te tomokanga. So we might want to sit in there for as long as we've been out in the dark. Marama? We might want to sit in there as long as we've been out in the dark. Kei tuatu I te mea, kei tuatu I te tomokanga, e ao. So, e ahuru mō wai. It's a safe space for everyone and everyone. Anyone and everyone. Engari, te mutunga iho, at the end of the day, it's up to us. Whether we come there, stay there. Engari, ko taku korero, ko tāko e mea, ko e huki hukomu. Don't go back into the dark. We'll be starting all over again. I got asked by these kuia take. So where are you placed in this whare? Where are you placed in this whare? In this scheme of things on your marae? I'm actually in here, in the space of Roma Matane, Roma Marae, in this peaceful place here. So, 2 ao. My interpretation, I'm only using 2 ao. 1 ao is te ao tuatahi. The first ao is what we call te mura o te ahu. That is the domain of tāne tūmatauenga. We call it baptism by fire. I call it baptism by fire. Some of our men still want to go there. Well, go there. Koira. Te mura o te ahi. They used that term as the Second World War, First World War. Koira te mura o te ahi. Those explosions, those bombs going off, all of that. So some of our men still need to go there. Te mura o te ahi. The other ao that I'm going to talk about is te ao mārama. The enlightenment. That enlightenment that we've been after forever. Some of us want to go there. But in our own time. As I said this morning, te reo. Te reo isn't only a heard thing, it's not only for your ears. Te reo is a ihirangara, or vibration. It's a sound, it's a call. These things will call you. So anei te pātai. Are you looking or are you seeing? Are you listening or are you hearing? Do you have knowledge or do you have knowing about our marae? Ka awatia, it's all plain for me right now. I know where I'm headed. I said to my children not long ago, you know, ka mate a papa, ka wetangi. If I pass away, if I get killed tomorrow, don't weep for me. Because I know you are all in a safe space. You're all good. You're all good to go. I get emotional and teary-eyed when my kids put up all these posts. I'm not really a fan of Facebook, but I go there sometimes. And they put up these things, oh, if it wasn't for mum and dad, we wouldn't be in our Māori. And, I get choked up really because a tōnu wā, a koe nawhi te ao. We've had enough of this world and we'll be gone. We'll be gone. But what sort of legacy are you going to leave behind for your children in our mokopuna? They're the future. I was pulled into a pihui, and I'm glad the pea boys are coming in after. The pihui. And my cousin goes, come with me, cousin, I don't know these people on this mara. What are you going there for? Oh, because I heard it was really bad. Okay. So when he finished his korero, he goes, do you want to say anything, cousin? Okay, all right. So I got up and I said, to all these fellows there, they all used to play league when I started the league team in the mountain. You fellows know that I know who's on this ship. If you keel over tomorrow, no great loss. But please don't feed it to our children in our mokopuna. He goes, oh, that was a bit harsh, cousin. Tell it straight, boy. Tell it straight. Tell it how it is. That's what I say. The reel's not only to be heard. They'll feel it. They'll get it. They'll get it. Rara te mei o tū mātauenga. Umu poko poko atu. Plenty ovens on te marae ātea. Mena hea kai ana. If you're hungry, it's here to feed you. Go and partake of the kai. I have a reo class in Papamo. It's only for tāne. A lot of wahine wanted to come, but my wife goes, whakatapu. Tāne nā. Just for tāne. We're all outsiders, but we married in to tauranga. So out of respect for our tauranga people, we're learning tauranga waiata, tauranga tauparapara. My aim is so that they actually get a feel for it and go home to their own marae. And they are starting to go home. They're actually starting to go to reo courses. They're partaking in the kai. That's up for offer. But you have to be hungry, never. You've got to be hungry. Like me, I'm hungry as so this kaupapa here, I'm really humbled to hear all our kōrero, all your kōrero. It hits home, a lot of it. Ko te take ke, the real issue is simply nā te kore mōhio. Simply of not knowing. Koina ke te take. Simply what the take is in amongst us, we don't know what's going on. Go to a hui. When I started to learn the reo, this crower goes, boy, you ever want to learn the reo, go to this hui, all these hui in Tauranga Moana, o tira te motu. Go to any hui Māori, and you'll learn the reo. I did a course last year called the Pīnakitanga. They call it a level 7, whatever that means. Yeah, it's just a level. We don't have levels in the reo. Either speak or don't. So, from listening to all these kaumatua, listening to all their kōrero, I can't say who was wrong, but what I've been saying is wrong. So if you're wanting to write a thesis in te reo Māori, go there. But it really fills your kete. Anei te kōrero, whaka kiki o kete i ngā kuku, a tōna wā ka tui tui he rere ngā kōrero. By filling your kete with all these kupu and kōrero, then you'll start putting sentences together to make sense. Engari, me kōrero, mā te he ka tika. Speak it. By getting it wrong, it can be corrected. But if you keep it inside, how we know you're going to get it wrong? Have a go in front of your peers. Have a go in front of your peers. Correct each other. Okay. How long? I'll talk about ko tū, ko maui. Ana. Ko tata mutu. Nā. Mau au te mau. Tauranga te moana. Mana ake. You'll hear this catch cry going loud and clear these days. We're having a bit of issue with a little collective in Hauraki. We took our kids down to Pōneke a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. As I say, I do a play on words. They call it protesting, I call it protecting. That's what we're actually doing. We're protecting what is actually ours. So we took our next generations to actually feel and smell and breathe what is us. So they actually got it. What's his name? Stuart Little? Andrew. Yeah, that'll do. When that fella come out of his hole, he never came to the pōhiri, but he came out of his hole when it was getting tense. And he came out with all his minders, and our kids go, Matua, didn't he just takahi on tikanga? You know it. We don't need to plant these things in you. We have a rule at Rangiwaia Island, where my wife's people are from, my taufau te ngare. The rule is, take your children to these hui. If you don't take your children, go home and get them, because they're our storage cabinets. They're our next in line. And that's a big issue with leadership. A lot of our leaders have not nurtured the next generations. They give up the fight. They've done a good fight, but they have never taken them on the journey. When the opening of Mātātua Marae in Whakatane, when those carvings came back, my aunties go, boy, go and sit up the front. Oh, no, there's where all the chiefs go. You bloody get up there. When your nannies tell you to do that, you listen. And your aunties, you better listen, because you'll get a twat. So I'm sitting up there by the big chief, Uncle Kihi, and I go, oh, he pātai tāru e koro. I have a question. Pātai hea mai Pirihi. Have you got a succession plan in place for your men of Maiteranga? He looks at me and he goes, I was waiting for the eki. He goes, pātai rangatira tērā Pirihi. Actually, I haven't. So I says, well, don't wait for when you've only got 5 weeks, 5 days, 5 hours to live. Now that you've still got 5 years, take your men on your journey to observe, to listen. We need to be behind them. Now I'm thinking, for us to move forward, they need to be behind us now, these new leaders, so that we can be critiqued, so that we can be awhi. Don't forget this, boy, you know, like our nannies do, boy, and your wives. Don't forget, boy, to mihi to that one. So we need our kaumātua as advisors today. Ne? Te nāpea, me huri ngā tūru. Move the chairs. Because I get really disappointed when our ki tonu te paitaku. The paitaku is chaka. Only one person gets up to speak. And you've got all these younger ones behind wanting to pay their respects to their, you know, Te Reo Māori. When are they going to give us a chance? They give me a chance because they can trust me. I've been there 35 years in Tauranga Moana. I was under this whakataua, this kiwaha, kaporere te puri. A dog that snatches at snippets and does a runner and goes home. So they were wondering what this Ngāpuhi fellow was up to. 20 years of that. Now they know. When my mum died in Taranaki, two buses came full of kaimon. And two of our kaumātua, ko Hauata Pāma and Awanui, Black, they both stood up and they said, Pirihi, e whakai ana, ko hoki mai te poroporo aki tō whai. We agreed that you come back to say goodbye to your mum. But don't forget to come home. Wai puke tianga roimata, I just honestly couldn't stop crying. Sat there and just tangi. Never been accepted in a place before. As I say, born in Wellington, brought up in a place called Stokes Valley, in the Hutt Valley, never knowing anything Māori. And when they said that, I know that I was accepted in a place. So I Aotearoa moana. Here you can see the moana, the maunga here, Mao, it's a sleeping giant. It's a sleeping giant here, hei tūtei, as a sentinel for our moana, for our people. So be wary when he stands up again because of all these issues we're going through in Tauranga moana at the moment. So Karareina, thank you for inviting me here. I don't know if my kaupapa fitted yours, but I'm glad you gave me a space that I'm really passionate to uphold te reo Māori me ngā tikanga. Taku waimare, hakoa no Ngāpuhi, hakoa no Taranaki, hakoa no Maniapoto, he whāngai tuturu no Tauranga moana. I runga anō i tēnā, i tima te hau, i te tauparapara o te maunere, e hika tuake nā ka mutu i te waiata. E hika tuake ki rungara, i tiki taua e tamatu. Ko mea ki te uru, ea ki te tonga, hiki nuku hiki